Things are moving swiftly in the spiritual realm towards the physical manifestation, towards the physical fulfillment of God's promises over your life. This morning I received a revelation particularly for those standing spouses, for those standing brides, and those standing grooms in this hour. This is not whether you have been standing for the promise of restoration or rather waiting for the appointed time for that godly ordained union to come to pass. This is for the ones of you who have been walking in alignment to the will of God and have received confirmation that your time has come to receive your promise. There is a group of you that may be at the beginning of your journey. This word is not for you just yet. Moving out of time could be detrimental for your process. In 2 Chronicles chapter 12, the Bible talks about the sons of Issachar. These were men highly discerning on the times. They understood clearly what Israel had to do. In Matthew 16, Jesus rebuked his generation for not being discerning of the times. I pray in the name of Jesus that you become highly discerning of the times and that you do not rely in your emotions or your heart. The book of Jeremiah chapter 17 verses 9 and 10 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things and beyond all cure. Who can understand it? I, the Lord, search the heart and examine the mind, to reward each person according to their conduct, according to what their deeds deserve." Therefore, this word is not for half-processed people, rather than for full-processed people, and you know who you are. So your prodigal in your person has allowed the Lord to do the work in them. They've had a transformation, although they're not fully transformed yet. However, they started to acknowledge their own transformation and are aware that you might not recognize them once you come face to face with them. One of the main areas of transformation is indeed the fact that they came to Christ. And they have endured a process just like you have. The Lord has taken them through the wilderness and he has stripped out things and people that do not longer serve them for their next season. About a year and 2 months or so, I delivered a word that the Lord had given me after a fast I did, and he gave me the word obstinate. The Lord told me that the prodigals were hard-headed, they were stubborn, they were stiff-necked, and they were full of pride. The Lord clarified that even though the standing spouse was ahead of their process, ahead of their transformation and restoration, these people had to endure their own transformation, their own process, their own wilderness, because he was not going to bring a broken individual back home. God is a God of order, and he has stressed the importance of this particular journey for the prodigals to endure. And of course, this is mainly for marriage restoration. Fast forward today, a year and 2 months, the Lord has allowed me to see the transformation that has taken place in some of these prodigals. And he has revealed how the veil has been removed in the spiritual realm from their eyes, giving them clear vision to acknowledge that indeed it is God's will for this particular relationship to be restored. They now know and understand that it is the Father's will to heal these relationships and to restore them back into place. There's one thing that has been lingering in their mind, and it is the time that you guys have spent apart. They think that perhaps this amount of time has been against them. Some of them think and fear that perhaps you have moved on because so much time has gone by. They go back and forth with the idea of reaching out, however they freeze when they think about the amount of time that has gone by. Some of them have been entertaining the idea and wish that you make a move and you reach out to them, because obviously they are in fear. But the Lord brought me here to tell you, no, do not make a move. I am dealing with them. Do not worry if they don't have your number. Do not worry if you don't have each other on social media. Do not worry if for whatever reason you decided to block each other on social media or, your phone or whatever, because the Lord will make a way, and he is currently dealing with this individual behind the scenes as you are praying for them. Do not fear about them having a misconception of how this should go down. The Lord is in full control and you have nothing to fear. Just as they have been changing their mind in regards to this relationship, in regards to the restoration and the healing of this particular relationship, the Lord will continue to work with themselves and have them change their mind to do as He has ordained for this particular relationship. Random emails, random invitations, random text messages, random phone calls. Expect communication. Do not put two and two together because this will happen how you least expect it. But of course, God will exceed your expectations because He is in the midst of this move.